Hi guys, welcome back to Winter Wonderland at Home Sunday School, and we are on our third week of doing our Chrismon snowflakes. And as you can see, we're back outside today with a very fresh layer of powdered snow. So I hope that everybody has had a chance to get out and make some snowballs and maybe a snowman. And so very appropriate to do our snowflake outside in the snow. Today we are doing the cross with doves and fishies. So you can go ahead and find this one in your supply kit, and we will go ahead and get started. I am going to move our camera down so you can see what I'm doing. And if there's any wobbling, it's getting a little windy out here and it's wobbling my camera a little bit. But just like we have done in the past, we're going to cut out our square. Oops, that one's getting in my way. So my cutting might not be the neatest here since I have blowing. There, I think I have a moment of calmness. Let's see how fast I can cut. Okay, one more side. Put my scissors down there so it doesn't blow away. So just as we've done before, we're going to fold this in quarters, first in half, and we always want the pattern on the top. Again to make our quarter. And this is a little different than our last couple because we don't have any actual edges to cut off, so we're just going to cut out all of the gray areas. I'm going to move my Bible here to hold my paper down, and then we're going to cut out all the gray areas. This is a really cool one. This is one of my favorites. So it's a little more cutting than we had the last couple weeks. So just take your time. For our younger kids, if you need a little parental help, go ask mom or dad or an older sibling. And on all of these where we have little triangles to cut out, it's best to do one side and then come in from the other angle. And if you cut it all the way through, great. If not, you might have to give it a little tug. Try and cut it all the way through, but if it doesn't come out, just give those little pieces a tug to get them out. Okay. Oh, you can hear an airplane up there. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and cut all these just to speed this up a little bit, and then I'll tug out anything that doesn't fall through or fall off. Now I'm not going to cut the circles because as you know from the last couple of weeks, the circles are for a tiny little hole punch, and which I do not have. But like I've said in the past, I think these snowflakes look beautiful without the little holes, but the little holes are a little added decoration. So if you do have, I believe it's an 1/8 inch hole punch, then by all means you can punch out those little holes. Got a couple stubborn ones. There we go. Okay, so that I have all those little triangles, and now I'm to the bigger parts. And yeah, I'm gonna just keep going back and forth. However, it's easiest for you to cut these. I'm outside, so my hands are actually a little cold. It's a little more difficult to hold the scissors, but that's okay. I'm just going to cut that all the way off. That'll make it easier for me to come in and cut this last little triangle out. So that's all pretty straight cutting. I think this is going to be our most difficult one. Are these little insides, but not too difficult. I mean, this one's just a bit of a swoosh up. Oh, and there comes the wind. I was hoping I wouldn't have too much wind today, but I was wrong. It is a windy day, but the sun is out. Anytime the sun is shining, just makes me feel so much happier. Especially, like I said, a fresh snowfally day. Okay, one more gray area to cut out. Oop, I think I just lost some paper. That's okay, I will find it and pick it up because we want to also take care of God's world and the planet. So don't want to litter. I will go back and find those little pieces in a minute. Okay. And then a little tug on this. If you tug and it doesn't come right off, then take the scissors back. And we're going to open this up. And fold in like we've done before. Just fold the creases in the opposite direction and that will flatten them out. And then you can see these are our doves here and these are our fishes. So we got fishes coming in here and then doves flying out. And this is where your holes would be, and they'd be all over the place if you have the little hole punch. But if you turn it around, you have a perfectly white snowflake. And this is one of my favorites with the doves and fishes, which I thought was appropriate. We were talking about goats and sheep in our story, so I figured we'd continue the animal theme with some doves and fishes. So hope you enjoy doing that, and until next week and our next and final snowflake, have a fabulous week and enjoy the winter. Bye.